Hi, I'm going to show you guys how I save money with my family on when we buy chicken. We usually have the leftover carcass meat and the bones and whatnot. And I'll usually get it at Wholefoods. It's kind of a little treat that we'll do for our family. But then there's always something left over. And I don't like to throw this away because this is super nutritious. So I'm going to show you guys how to make bone broth. So what I basically do, you're gonna see the gelatin, and there's seasoning and there's still meat on there. I'm gonna just dump this into my Instant Pot, the whole thing. And then you can see how much is in there. Okay, and then what I have to do is I'm gonna add some flavoring. So I usually just do celery and onions, and I always have this in the fridge. Commonly, celery is something that people don't use a lot of, and it might be going old, so it's perfect to just dump in here, okay? And that's for flavoring. Then the next thing you have to add is apple cider vinegar, and I use this one because it sounds funny, but it has the mother, and I'm going to shake it around, and the mother is actually beneficial for your gut. And so the reason you want to add apple cider vinegar is because it creates a pH difference, and it will take the minerals. Okay, you're gonna watch me do this. It'll take the minerals. Okay, I'm doing probably about 3 to 4 tablespoons. It'll leach the minerals out of the bones. And the reason you want to do that is because that's where all the nutrition is. And right now everybody's trying to boost their immune system. And in these bones, when this is done, you'll see that they break apart real easy. And that's when you know you've taken all the nutrition and the gelatin and all the things that are really good for your immune system. So thus, people say chicken noodle soup is very healthy. So we'll cook this up. It'll take about 2 hours with the Instant Pot. I'm gonna fill it with water. And then I'm gonna let it sit for 2 hours cooking. And then I'll have an amazing broth, and I'll be able to have more meat come off, and then I'll take out all the bones. There you go. Okay, so I just finished making the bone broth, and I saved the steps of the boring separating out a lot of the bones from the meat. But you can see all that meat that came from just the leftover scraps, and here are the bones. And you know you've done a good bone broth in an Instant Pot or crock pot when you can easily break the bone. And you can see that there's the bone marrow in there. So I have a bunch of them that they're just easily breaking. It's kind of fun. Just literally break with one hand. Okay. So that's when you know you've gotten all the nutrition out, and oh, here's a big one. And then it's easily broken. See that? Just one hand. And all the nutrition got out of the bones to be able to give to you and to help your system with gut lining, your immune system. And so now what I'm going to do is I am going to make chicken tortilla soup with the leftover chicken, and the broth is ready to go, and now I just have to season it. So there you go. I saved myself a ton of money by doing 2 meals in one with a rotisserie chicken, and I was able to make another meal out of it with my family. So I love showing these tips. I'll show pictures soon.